Boris feels happy enough to stay back, but Boris has let Lendl get away with 2 easy games here. I think he's maybe just forcing a little too much on the return of serves. He needs to slow down and get the ball in play and set up this getting to the net shots.
Well, both of them have played very effectively at the net. And Lendl, curiously enough, played more at the net against Wilander than usual, and Becker coming in a little less than he normally does. So
in as much as that fact stays true for this match, it does not bode well for Becker, in my opinion. He's got to try to get in. Stay back with Lendl, you're going to come second.
I definitely agree, Cliff. Boris is certainly going to come to the net quite often behind his serve, but Lendl just won't give him the opportunity the way he's hitting that ground strokes, both sides. He's getting the ball deep, so Boris is not going to come in on anything that's not really something he can really attack on.
First double fault for Boris Becker, 15 all.
No, it was long.
One lob to another lob, and Lendl's was long.
And a big point, too, as long as Becker can hang on any which way, he's still in this thing. Now, Lendl has had his chances. He knows it. This is a fine shot here. Now, look at this excellent lob. After this point, from right here, he's in control, and this point should have been Lendl's. He missed the overhead uncharacteristically.
There it is.
Yeah, I love that drop shot that I'm seeing here from Becker. I don't know where he's got that from. He didn't used to hit that thing. Rocket, it's an amazing shot because he gets a lot of backspin on it, doesn't he?
He is. He's coming way under the ball very quickly and quite a lot of angle. So it's a great shot if he can draw Ivan Lendl in on that one.
What a great streak. 21 matches, last 4 events, 40-15. And easily by Boris Becker. He leads 3 games to 2. He had 8 aces. That was an increase over his previous 2 matches. 21 aces altogether. He has been serving extremely well. I think we're in for a long night here, Cliff. Which means good tennis for everybody.
Oh, yeah. Make no mistake, Lendl has been in control of this match now. Becker has had trouble on his serve a lot more than Lendl has. Lendl has been sailing through his serve relatively easily. He's got 15 love here in the 3rd time he served. If that continues, then it's going to catch up with Boris. But things can change very quickly in the sport, as you know.
Just wide, 30 love.
See, the other thing with Becker is that he can have his down times, and it depends on how long they last. But when he has his up time, you know he's going to break you, and he's going to serve through the thing relatively easily. So you have to catch him when he's down, and then you really have to make it count. He hasn't played particularly well early stages of the match, and Lendl so far has not been able to capitalize. If he doesn't do it soon, the thing could just as soon turn around on him.
Rod, you've got some observations about Becker staying back, don't you?
I do. At the moment, I was just thinking with Lendl, he's staying back, but Boris has had quite a few opportunities now to get in, and I think it's a mistake to let Lendl get into a groove. He's timing the ball well. He seems to be in a groove on his serve already, so So he's, I think Becker should get in pretty quick.
40 love. And Ivan Lendl has evened things up at 3 games apiece in this first set. Each of these players raised their level of play, Cliff, in their semifinal matches. We saw Becker against Edberg, Lendl against Wielander, and both picked it up a notch.
Because it was the semi-final, of course. But they do what they have to do to win. That's why I think that as this thing progresses, this match gets longer, well, the play is going to improve.
The point I'm making is when they got to the semis, they played very good matches early in the round robin, but they were playing the number 3 and 4 players in the world, and they kicked it up even more.
That's right, and if that holds true, they're going to have to kick it up even a little more now, because they're up against the number 1 and 2 players, respectively, in the world.
And, Rod, what's Becker asking Richard Kaufman?
I think Boris is feeling that first return of serve of Lendl's was a little long, and I think he's challenging the linesman down there that the ball was long. Maybe need to get it out in the open, because that was a pretty good serve then.
And I'm sure he played a lot of soccer, Brad. And look at Lendl right back. He called that a volley in soccer, too. And Becker gesturing to the linesman. 30-15.
Having a little fun with the guys on the line. In general, I think that the linesperson and the quality of the calling of these matches from every standpoint has been outstanding this week. Few errors, of course. There always will be in tennis. It's the nature of the sport. The ball bounces so many times so close. And I think that thing that you hear now helps the Cyclops. I like it. But Rocket, I am just astounded that he's not at least experimenting with coming in more often. You made the point. We don't want to beat it to death, of course, but Becker's not going to win if he keeps staying back with Lendl. You know, Lendl easily won the French championships from the baseline. He's not going to hurry to the net himself if he doesn't have to, and unless Becker makes him, he's going to stay back there and rally with him all night, and that's what he likes to do best.
His third ace.
I completely agree, Cliff. Lendl is in a groove, and he loves this court. He gets good traction on it, so he's going to hit real good deep ground strokes.
Make it 4 aces, and Boris Becker leads 4 games to 3. First set of the final of the Nabisco Masters.